All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, peace, and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom. All right. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, man. All right. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, peace, and blessing to the elect of Israel. All right. Shalom to the elect. Shalom to the Akim who are sincerely in this truth of ours, man. All right. Now, I was watching a Kim video from the brothers today, or yesterday, really, but and it was spiritual because they were reading the scripture in Matthew when Yahushua was talking about us building our house upon that rock, and through the Spirit, we have built our house upon that rock, man. All right, that foundation, man, that the truth, okay. Now, in a spiritual sense, the Spirit came on me, and I wanted to get this scripture real quick, and Salakia. And I wanted to get this story, okay? Because this story is spiritual, man. All right. Now, if you think about it in a spiritual sense, when you look at it in a spiritual way, the story is spiritual. So let me go ahead and get that story, and that's something that writers do. Writers, they look at other forms of art, if you will, to get inspiration from their for their story or for their movie, whatever it may be. That's what writers do. Okay. And a lot of movies, books, even songs, a lot of stuff like that, they get it from the scriptures, man. They get that stuff from the scriptures. Okay. Like we had this Edomite today. I mean, not yet today, last week at camp. The brother was saying to him, the head of the camp, he was saying to him, why you quoting, he said, I don't know if the brother said Yahushua or so-called Jesus, but he basically saying, why you quoting him if you don't believe in him? Because this Edomite dude, he comes by professing all this stuff about Yahushua, all right, which people believe as so-called Jesus Christ. But then he was saying, oh, no, I don't believe in him. I don't believe in him. Basically that's what he was saying. So this devil was contradicting himself. But the brother was saying, why do you believe? Why are you quoting him if you don't believe in him? And he was like, because he's a great man, So that's what writers do. Okay. They get inspiration from other things. All right. But now this story right here, when you look at it, it's spiritual. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at it real quick. And this story that I'm going to pull up is the story of the three little pigs, man. Now, I know it might sound funny, but when you look at it in a spiritual sense, man, hey, this is spiritual. All right. So I typed in the synopsis of the three little pigs, and I'm just going to read it real quick. And Lord will, the video is edifying. This is Matthew chapter 7. It says the story of the three little pigs is a tale about three pigs that are upon setting out from their mother's home. Each build a home, one made of hay, another made of twigs, and the third one made of bricks. They are soon attacked by a wolf that wants to eat them. The wolf tries to gain entry to the house by asking to come in, but the first pig, which lives in a house made of hay, refuses. The wolf responds by blowing the house down and then eating the first pig. Okay, so this pig right here is a foolish pig because he built his house and his foundation upon hay. It says the wolf responds by blowing the house down and then eating the first pig. The wolf goes to the next pig's house, which is made of twigs. The second pig believes he is safe from the wolf because he made his house from twigs instead of hay. However, the wolf is also able to blow down the house made of twigs, and the second pig is eaten up. All right. Now, back when I was in school, they didn't, they fabricate stories and stuff like that. But the fabricated version was, the pigs never got eaten. Their house just got blown down. They went to the next pig's house. Next pig's house got blown down. They went to the third pig's house. It wasn't about them getting eaten, So this is new to me. Might not be new to some of you who are watching. When the wolf comes to the third pig's house, which is made of brick, he fails to blow the house down. The wolf becomes infuriated by this and instead decides to climb into the pig's chimney to get inside. As the wolf jumps into the chimney, the last surviving pig opens up the lid of his cooking cauldron, which is like a pot, for lack of better words. The wolf falls into the cauldron and dies, concluding the story. Now, the part about the pot and stuff like that, you could still look at that spiritual in a way. So actually, I'll deal with that. But to break it down into a spiritual sense, man, all right? the pig, okay, the pigs that made his house of hay, the pig that made his house of twigs, all right, he didn't have that true foundation, man. He didn't have that true foundation. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? So that true foundation is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And now, pigs are unclean animals, so I'm not gonna liken us unto pigs. All right, I'll say lambs, okay? The 3 lambs, man. And we want to be that lamb, okay, to make our house based off that rock, off the foundation of that rock, man. And what is that rock? In a nutshell, this truth. This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, okay, so like the scriptures say, you're not a hearer of the word, you're a doer of the word, man, roughly paraphrasing. Let me get this scripture, all right? Because Yahushua said it, hear these sayings of mine and doeth them, man, not just hear and hear, okay, because you got a lot of men who are hearers of the word, but not doers of the word, man, all right? James 1 and 21, Slakia, James 1 and 22. But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Okay? Right. All right? Be a hearer of the word and a doer. Okay? Not deceiving yourself by just being a hearer. Verse 23, for if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. Right? So if you look at like a glass cup or whatever, if you're a hearer of the word, it's basically saying you look at like a glass cup and you think that's what you actually look like, what the reflection in the glass cup shows. All right, but that's not so. Okay. It says, for he beholdeth himself and goeth his way and straight forgetteth what manner of man he was. So basically that's the point, man. You want to be a hearer of the word and a doer. You don't want to just be a hearer. And that's a false balance as well. Proverbs 11 and 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Roughly paraphrasing. Romans chapter 2, starting at verse 11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High. For as many as have sinned without the law shall also perish without the law, and as many have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. Right, and that's really going into the Israelite foreigners, which were known as the uncircumcision and the circumcision. All right, the Most High is still going to judge both parties, whether you know you're Israelite or not, pretty much. Verse 13, for not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High, but the doers of the law shall be justified. Okay, so we want to be doers of the word. All right, we don't want to be hearers only. Okay, now getting back to this, Matthew 7 and 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. Okay, so just like that third, I'm saying lambs, but the stories about the 3 pigs, just like that third lamb, all right, or that third pig, okay, he built his house upon that bricks, man, and we're building our house upon the rock, man, which is a brick is likened unto a rock, pretty much, strong foundation, man. And what is that strong foundation? This truth, man, okay, and that wolf, what does that wolf represent? That wolf represents, them false pastors and false doctrines, okay, wickedness, pretty much. This is Matthew 7. Ooh, that's the same chapter. Eh? That's the spirit. Matthew 7 and verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's. Ooh, spirit just hit me on something else as well. When you think about it, say, you're that first lamb or that first pig, all right, because I'm saying lambs, you're building your house with hay. It's easy, it's real easy, man. Just like how our people, they go through the wide gate, all right? They just live an easy life. So, you build a house up in hay, hey, that's simple, okay? Next build this house with twigs. It might have taken a little bit more work, but yet it was still easier than the bricks. The next pig, all right, he's building his house with the bricks. You got to place the bricks properly. You got to splatter the cement on top, rub it in, place each brick in a specific area in the right way, putting the cement all in between the bricks and stuff like that. It takes time, man. So through the spirit, that's what we're doing. We're not taking the easy route, man. We're going through that straight gate, okay? And it's taking time for us. The Lord is molding us up. He's building us up. He's building up his spiritual temple, all right? That third temple, which is the Israelite man of the elect, and it's not easy, man. All right, this truth isn't always the easiest, okay? But that's because we're suffering with Yahushua, that we may also be glorified with Yahushua. Romans 8 and 17, man. So that third pig, it might not have been the easiest to make his house, all right? But yet, what did it was the strongest foundation, man. And they have a saying in the world, you know, good things don't come easy, man. All right, roughly paraphrasing. Matthew 7, and actually I started verse 13. Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat, because the straight gate is narrow, and the way narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Beware of false prophets which come unto you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. So them wolves represent you false prophets, you false doctrines, you false ways, man. Okay, all that stuff, man. You know. So them false prophets was coming at them two pigs, and guess what? Their houses got blown away, man. All right, and they got eaten up. Why? Because they weren't upon a true foundation. They weren't upon that rock, man. All right, you know. So that's the point, man. You know what I'm saying? That was really the point, you know. And I'll just go ahead and read that scripture again, and I'll close out. Okay, Matthew 7 and 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken unto him a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. That's right, man. Okay, so all them tribulations and troubles are going to come our way. But guess what? The scriptures say those who put their trust in the Lord, they will not be confounded, man. Roughly paraphrasing in Sirach 2 and 10. You know, so when you build your house upon that rock, that true foundation, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you won't be left confounded, man. Them wolves won't be able to blow your house down and eat you up, man. All right. Now, I told you I was going to touch on this point about the cauldron. Hey, the cauldron, if you're looking in the spiritual sense, that's a lake of fire, man. Because all you false prophets are going to get cast into that lake of fire, man. All right. If you even make it that far, man. Okay. Because Jacob's trouble has to come before the missiles come too. All right. And there's going to be a lot of troubles during Jacob's trouble, man. All right, so that cauldron represents the lake of fire, which is them missiles, man. All right, so you false prophets, you ravenous wolves, you're gonna get cast into that cauldron, into that lake of fire, man. All right, so that was really the point, you know. So hey, Lord's will, this video was edifying. You know, build your house up. Lord's will, you know, that the Most High has us build a house upon this rock. All right, and that we endure to the end, man. You know, so with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that were well, peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom. Lord's will, this video was edifying. Abad Babal.